Well, hey, travelers. Welcome back to Laura's Travel Talk, where today we're going to look at episode 3 of Where in the World is Lora Today? hmm And you'll notice that they're going to start getting a little bit harder. I started off with a couple easy ones just to get everybody engaged. But today we're going to look at a cool city where sleek design meets chilly and warm sea breezes. But before we do that, we have to check out where I was last week. Drum roll, please. Well, if you guessed Copenhagen, Denmark, welkommen. From royal palaces to bike paths to bakeries, this Nordic capital mixes charm, sustainability, and modern living. And I think it may have given it away when we saw the mermaid on the rock in the harbor. And that is, of course, an ode to Hans Christian Andersen and his fairy tales. Love this city. So I hope that sometime you get a chance to get out to Copenhagen, Denmark. So now we're going to kick off episode 3 of Where in the World is Lora Today? Here we go. So now before I get started giving you the 5 clues for today's episode, don't forget to make your guess, leave it in the comments for me, and then put where I was at when you guessed. How many clues did it take for you to get there? It'll be fun. So let's go. So clue number 1 is it's an UNESCO listed sea fortress that's there just off the shore, and it's called, I can't tell you. And it can be reached by a ferry, and it's popular with both locals and tourists alike. And here's people on the ferry going away from it. Here's your first clue. So, clue number 2, food lovers can sample salmon soup. That looks pretty good. Karelian pies, reindeer, and world-class coffee. These people drink more coffee per person than anyone else. I will tell you, when I was in this city, I didn't eat any of that stuff except the coffee. I'm just saying. Am I getting warm? Let's go to clue number 3. One of its landmarks is a white building, domed, and it's a Lutheran cathedral, and it towers over Senate Square. And it's out there on the water, near the water, and it also overlooks the beautiful bay right there and the seasonal markets, because they like to have a lot of summer and holiday markets in this city. Clue number 4. It's known as one of the world's design capitals. It's home to Marimekko Prince, famous architecture, and minimalist chic. This is pretty minimalist, if you ask me. I have 2 colors in my wardrobe here. I've got beige and tan. So clue number 5 is pretty revealing. But this city sits on the Baltic Sea, and it has kind of a unique, maybe like a Nordic feel, but it has Russian architecture. What could that be? Lots of ferries and trams all over the place. Lots of saunas. There's saunas on boats, there's saunas in hotels, saunas in their homes. And then the real kicker here is view the northern lights from a glass igloo. Can you guess where I am? Good luck. Don't forget to put it in the comments. And then I will reveal next week when I also go on to episode 4. And as I'm making this video, number 1 has already been out. And there were a few of you that left comments and you were spot on. But I tried to make the first one a little bit easy, and now it's going to get a little bit more difficult as it goes on. But I love it. It's a lot of fun, and I appreciate you coming, and I'll see you next week. Bye.